Hello and welcome to the DxT Friday League at Monza this evening. Round, let me just 15 of the 2020 season. Here tonight we should have a nice packed grid, but tonight only full-time driver missing tonight is Vader, but we do have Dan Rush reserving. Right, let's have a quick look at the Drivers' Championship. Right, looking at the Drivers' Championship first, holding on to his lead, hopefully trying to get a good result tonight, would be DxT Miles in the Racing Point. He is on 182 points, closely followed by Crob 203 in the Haas on 155. And we have his teammate of Lando Nor, not to be mistaken for Lando Norris, it's just a B-Tech wannabe on 130 points. Then we have DxT Hobo, the Vape Master on 107. Close followed behind the Ginger Ninja of Positive on 102. Then we have the ever consistent Rennie Knight on 87. Sim Seikyu picking up a load of points over the last couple of weeks on 87. Keck 76. DxT Rico, the other Alphas on 63. Spiffo on 44. Jonesy Positive's Lockdown Lover on 41. Then you got Mr. Rod Diaz on 39, Effectus on 27, AMG Vader, who's missing tonight, on 22, Jacob Diddley in his first full-time race last week, getting a podium round Spa. Good start to his campaign on 21 points, Marksy on 12, HKM on 8, Morgan on 4, who's not racing today I don't think, Smithy on 0, and an open Mercedes seat, which I think is going to Transformer. Quickly, as we load into the session, we go through the constructors. We've got Haas in the lead with a very competitive 287 points so far through this season. And we've got Racing Point, which contains the Drivers' Championship leader of DxT Miles on 196. Alfa Romeo of the two head DxT members on 170. Mercedes on 135, Williams on 129, Ferrari in its real life place with 122 points, McLaren on 110, Red Bull on 80, who have now jumped up from the bottom two. So we finally have a Honda power car outside the bottom two. Renault on 76 and AlphaTauri on 45. Here we go, looking for a bit of rain tonight, hopefully, but only can wait and see. Hopefully we've got a couple of drivers in the chat to let me know what the weather is going to do. It's going to be a very lonely race tonight. I am on my own, missing my brother from another mother, Joe, but I shall carry on in his name. Oh, dry, you're joking. Fuck's sake. Is there no such thing as rain in this game? Thank you, Kroll, thank you, Positive. But Christ's sake, man. Right, let's have a look. Well, we've got Ferrari coming up very early. It is Keck. The one stop is a very viable strategy around here. Soft the hards. Some people might be looking to start on the mediums to drag those tyres out to go from medium to soft. If you do go for the soft and medium strategy, you are looking at very high worn tyres, so it'll be interesting to see what we go on from there. There's a few cars, well, a lead group car's already out, but we will sit with Keck in the Ferrari, especially because the Ferrari is the home car this evening. A few corners to watch out for is Ascari. Many people will probably lose traction through that corner, especially people like the likes of DxT Thomas. Not expecting much from him tonight. He likes to crash around this track. Right, as we've got Keck. But here we go. Be interesting to see what happens tonight. I am expecting, hopefully, the DxT Miles bounce back, because Lando North's been picking up a load of points over the last few weeks. Here we go, as Keck comes around Parabolica to start his lap. Let's see what he's got in the locker for a banker. As he opens the DRS. How late is he going to go on the brakes? How big is his balls? Oh, he's locked up. Oh, that Mercedes almost went into the back of him. As he comes around the Curva Grande, let's see what he's got in store. How much is he going to try and cut this second chicane? Oh, beautifully. Oh, no loss of rear end around that corner. Looking good. Gotta love it. Let's see whether he can make it look better than the real life Ferrari, because we all know that is trash. Yellow flag set the 2. We have a Crob who spun, lost the end plate. Crob's disqualified. That is appalling. Like, he's just moving out of the way, man. Like, again, you need to calm down. That's Crob's qualifying session over. He literally flicked the end round as Keck comes across the line. The set at 1 minute 20.6. I'll quickly hop on board with DxT Miles because I'm looking to see what he's got in the bag. Oh, is he? Oh, that's a 1:18.7 already. That's nearly 2 seconds faster than Keck. What a starting banker lap. As Sim comes over with 1:21 flat. We'll hop on board with Positive, see what he's got in the bag. He always seems to bottle it when I've got him on stream. Lando North's already retired. He's crashed out of Ascari. Sim's crashed as well. What is? We've got Rennie Knights out. Oh my god. Oh my god. We've had a massive. What has happened here? So many cars have died. So many cars have died. With 5 cars down, and we've only had 6 people set laps. What the fuck is going on, boys? Oh, this is amazing. Literally, let's quickly hop the ball back Positive. Oh, Dan Rush has got a 5-place grid penalty for collision with Rennie Knight. How? Rennie Knight's out, for fuck's sake. Here we go, is he going to cut it too much? Oh, he's taking that very conservatively. I reckon he's got wing damage. He's got... No, he's abandoned the lap. He's obviously not thinking that's good enough. And he has wing damage. Right, we'll hop aboard with Jones. He's invalidated. Right. Let's watch Hobo, the Vape Master, the last remaining Alfa Romeo. This has been an intense race already. I'm loving it. If this is what we got in store for the race, Jesus Christ, turn 1's going to be amazing. Well, Spiffo can affect us. P2 and P3. Spiffo has got some good pace around there, so I'm expecting big things. Put no pressure on him. As Hobo comes up the Parabolica, let's see what he's got in the locker. Lando Nor, is that your new Twitch name? As Hobo comes around with 20.7. Lando, what actually happened? That's you. Like, Frank's crashed. He's crashed out of the first Lesmo. Right, Jones in the pit. Mr. Rod Diaz is going for finishing off his lap. Guide out the Scary, yeah. Oh. I did say Scary is going to catch people out as Rod Diaz comes across with a 142.6. Oh, more marks he quickly. He's not got a lot of VRS left. Just wait for Haas 1-2 from the back. Might not finish. He might not start from the back the way this qualifying's going. Oh, he's about to run out of VRS down the straight. Ooh. Jacob Diddley on the mediums are 121 flat. 124.001. Knee breaking into 123s. But let's have a look at Thomas. Mr. Rod Diaz has crashed. Everyone is crashing. Does anyone want to survive this qualifying session? Catch us next week on Demolition Derby V2. We've already lost 1, 2, 4, 7 cars out of qualifying out of the 19 that we got. We've got 12 cars still going. Christ. As apparently Thomas goes purple in the first set there. I very much doubt that. Oh, Thomas's back end's looking a bit slidey. Here we go now. Is he going to die out of a Scary? What? Yeah, that seems about right. He's not. Oh, Thomas is absolutely shit himself, and he is invalidated as he comes off on the back of that. I assume it's Marksy. Got 2 Red Bulls in the background, looking like they're about to start laps. We're probably off the ball then. That might be it. This in next lap invalidation. Right. Let's see what Thomas has got in the bag this lap. After this, we will jump on board Jonesy. Jonesy is the car behind, or one of the cars behind. This is hoping this week he's not going to end up facing the wrong way on the start-finish straight. After last week, he was playing bumper cars. Here we go. Thomas comes up to the second chicane. Oh, he's being very brave with the corner cutting rules on this track, but it's still legal. That's the way Thomas likes it. Comes down to a Scary. This second set has been very clean, very smooth, and hopefully very quick. Here we go as he goes for a Scary. Oh, he's lost it! He's in the wall! Is that him out? No. Right, we'll hop forward with Jonesy. He's just had a massive tail of his teammate. Factors has done bits there. Oh, Jonesy shit himself. This comes on a funnel. Jones comes across the line with 120.7. Good enough for P6. There's a humble positive who's just coming up to a Scary. That is. Oh, yeah, that did look a bit too corner cutterish. Oh, as he loses it. Just recovers to keep out the wall. Got enough fuel to go again. So. Let's see what. Well, he's still finishing off his lap, so we'll see what he sets. Right. Oh no, he's boxing. That's him done. Off more with DxT Spiffo, who has invalidated. But it looks like he's going slow and he's going to go again. I don't know what the difference is in the tyres between the medium and soft. If anyone could tell me in the stream, that would be lovely. Obviously Jonesy is the highest medium runner at the moment. Here we go. No, Spiffo's pitting, isn't he? Yep. Right, we're on board with Miles. Our championship leader, current pole sitter by nearly a second. Problem is, with Lando Nor and Crob both being out of this qualifying session, that's his main championship rivals apart from DxT Hobo, but Hobo's dropped off for the last couple of weeks. So Miles is probably licking his lips at this race, thinking this is all mine. But hopefully the Hasses might be able to pull something out of the bag. To be fair, Hobo's not sure whether he's going to crash tonight because he's running. This is his first race running no assists. Here we go, Miles on his hot lap. Here we go. He's got a bit of traffic in front of him. Now Alfa Romeo and Ferrari. Well done, you two in the pit then, coming out of the pits. That didn't look like the cleanest line through that corner for Miles. We'll see what the set time is. I reckon he's probably up on his time. Down on his time even. Yeah, two attempts down on his time. I feel like he knows where he can gain that. Oh, yeah, you know, touching that gravel's not going to help him, and he abandons that lap. Hobbled it with his teammate. With the reserve of Dan Roosh in the racing point. Can we skip this? Well, you bored Lando Nor as he comes through the... Oh, we've got two cars. Oh, Hobo's facing the wrong way. Hobo, don't stay there too long, mate, because you'll get disqualified. Hobo's going to get disqualified. No, he's... Right, back on board with Dan. Let's see what he's got. Oh, he's backed out of his lap. Let's see what his HKM's just started a lap. Positives on the mediums for some reason. Just watch me during the race as I come through the field. What, in terms of you bashing your way through the field or actually overtaking your way through the field? Both. I like it. You better live up to your expectations now, Lando. You can't be letting me down like this. As we have Thomas in P2 with 118.8. I did miss that. Positive using the AlphaTauri to his advantage. And HQ, or is that Thomas? I think that's Thomas. Oh, we have... Oh, positive. Well, I think that's Hobo facing... Hobo... No. That's Keck's in the wall. Hobo's on the lap, we'll sit on board with the Vape Master himself. We only have... Oh, Keck's retired. He's binned it. That's another car bites the dust. Oh, you can get a massive tail off these cars in front. That Williams is giving him a lovely tow, so that's Marks is giving him a tow. Showing my true colours free invalidates. Yeah, I know, mate. Can't keep. Oh, Hobo's up into P4 for a 120 flat. But I feel like Spiffo might be able to beat that. Positive, like, if you got a 120 flat, mate, you literally be in P4. That's not the hardest lap in the world. I'm expecting sort of 119 really, especially with Thomas being on a 118. Oh, it's Hobo gone off the track again, I think. Yeah, true, I've got some softs. Yeah, just bang them on, mate. You need to head out. Put enough fuel in for 2 laps if you need it. And Spiffy comes up to the first corner. Here we go. Cuts it while losing the rear. Here we go. Oh, that's a lovely first couple of corners by Spiffo. Oh, nearly. I was nearly in invalidation. Don't want to go too wide. Here he goes. He comes down the second gear straight. Very late to activate that. Ah. Wouldn't be surprised if he backs out of this now. Yeah. Oh, Jonesy's at the P3 with a 119.5. How have I missed that? Jacob Diddley, he's 5 tenths up on his time. Be good enough for P8, but after last week's performance, I'm expecting a lot more from him. 6 tenths up, nearly 8, no, 7 tenths. Everybody's retired in the pits. He can't get out for another lap. So what's Jacob Diddley got in the locker? Here we go. Spiffo's done for this qualifying session. He's going to have to settle for P6 unless Cars Binding can jump him. We've still got Positive who's yet to settle at. Here we go. Jacob Diddley crosses the line for a 119.6. Good enough for P4. Pips affect us. Right. So at the moment we have Jonesy in P3. Who's retired in the pit. Right. Who's the first car? This is on out lab. We'll sit on board with him. Oh no, Miles is the lead car. Running no assist tonight. Yeah, well at the moment, Hobo looks like he might just need to survive by the looks of it. Here we go, Miles looking to improve his time with Thomas not that far behind him. Miles looks like he's had better first couple of corners. Only slightly up on his time. But it was better than what he was on last time. It's just gravel. Not enough to unsettle him though. Navigate. Oh, no, not enough to invalidate. Oh god, watch out for Hobo. Yeah. Here we go, what's Miles got? Sector 2 time. He's two nearly 3 temps up on his time. Oh, Miles has lost it! Miles has lost it. Thomas, this is your opportunity. Thomas is currently 1.5 temps up on his time. Can Thomas nick pole? Thomas, do not bottle it. Thomas has bottled it. Oh, Positive's not even managed to set a lap. Effectus is invalidated. Dan's not up on his time either. Everyone has bottled this opportunity. Thomas. Here we go. So our Miles, I feel like by this, well, Miles has managed to set that lap time, he would have been alright. But Miles holds on to P1. Thomas had the opportunity to take pole position off of Miles, but bottled it. He's now in P2. Jonesy in P3 with a 119.5. Jacob Diddley yet again in 4th. Oh, and Jonesy's teammate in the Effectors is 5th. The new no assist masters in P6. DxT Spiffo 7th. Keck in 9th. Dan in 9th. Sim in 10th. Rennie in 11th. HKM 12th. Rico 13th. Marksy 14th. 15th is the new Mercedes driver Trank. Mr. Diaz in 16th. I tell you what though, this has been an interesting qualifying session. Massive pile up, but just before turn 1 has affected a lot of drivers tonight. Well, an unfair disqualification across. Miles is a 5-second grid penalty. What? Oh, he got caught up in the turn 1 incident. So Thomas technically starts on pole. So Thomas has taken pole. By the skin of his teeth. Dan's also got a penalty. Oh, as we're about to start. Hashtag Hass at the back. Well, I'd be worried about coming through this field. So, as expected, the top 4 or top 10, apart from Rainy Night, are on the softs. That's because Dan's had a penalty for collision with someone, I can't remember who. So Rainy Night's only passing on mediums, taking the softer compound tyre. No surprises really. As they come back to the grid, ready for the start of the Italian Grand Prix. Here we go. Is Thomas going to be able to hold his lead into the turn 1? Jonesy is going to have the inside. We might see who's going to be late on the brakes, who's got the biggest pair of gonads on the grid. We're going to find out in a second. Here we go, as we wait for the two asses who are deliberately going slow on the formation lap. Positive, if you are right, this is going to be fucking crazy. The barn is going wild. The cows won't settle down. We don't know what's going to happen. Here we go, as the grid has lined up. We can't see the lights. Here we go, and lights out and away we go. Thomas has an absolute... Oh, Jonesy's had an absolute storming start. He has got into the lead. Jacob did it, got behind. Oh. Jonesy has made... Thomas is very late on the brakes. Jonesy has made it into P1. There's a collision between the McLaren and the Red Bull DxT effectors. Oh. Dan Rush has had a collision with Marty. Marty's had a collision with him. Positive's had a collision with Rennie Knight. It's all going mental, and there's our safety car. What a... This is fucking mental. It is caused the safety car, and no one knows what the fuck is going on. Oh. Well, Jonesy has made it into the lead. Effectus in P3, capitalising on the collision between him and James Dilley. This is a good start for the Red Bull boys. This is better than the Red Bulls in real life. Well, let's have a quick look at the penalty situation. Who got what? So we had a collision between Marksy and Dan. Dan and Marksy, they both got 5 seconds. Positive Rennie Knight, Crob and Dan, and then Mr. Diaz and Crob. We had a few warnings for collisions, and Miles has an extension warning. Ooh, Jonesy's coming to the pits. I don't really understand the game plan for Jonesy here. Put the hards on. The hards won't go to the end, surely. That's a bold choice. I probably would have gave it a few laps, as quite a few of the rest of the field have come in. Everyone's serving their penalties. To be fair, it's probably the correct decision. Oh, here we go. Here's the interval, going mental, as always. Enjoying this safety car. Sounds like a good time to have a cookie break. This is now called the DxT. No, not DxT Hyper. DG Hyper Safety Car Cookie Break. I don't care what you guys think of me. I'm going to be doing it. Hey Lando, what about these asses making their way through the field? I think you've only made like 3 or 4 positions. Nope. I expected the Hashes to be leading by the end of that one. It's disappointing. Bold strategy by Jonesy and Possit to try. I assume they're going to try and take those hards to the very end of this race. I don't see it happening though. I can understand Rico and Spiffo because they can do medium to medium. No, because that's why I didn't understand why Jonesy pit. He was in the lead. Because now, to get back to the front, he needs to get through this field rather than getting damaged. It would have been better to stay on the softs and swap laps in on the mediums. Because I understand you pitting because you had damage and a penalty. Car is in this lap. Thomas has inherited his race lead again after losing it to turn 1 to Jonesy. On the ball with Thomas. As he controls the speed. I don't like looking at the cars at the back, how close they look. Thomas finally ejects himself down the straight. Here we go, and we're back in green flag conditions. This is lap 4 of the Italian GP. I'll be able to actually have a full green lap. At the moment, we've all made it, nearly all made it through the first corner. Lando Norris up to 12. He's not messing about. He is one that's mainly capitalised on this safety car restart. Krob's made up a few positions as well. Asses are on the move now. They lived. Eat my words. I'm going to have to keep track of this, of these passes making their way through the field. As I say that, he's on the back of Mark, so here we go, he's going to make the move in before Ascari. Using a lot of ERS at the moment. Looks up the inside, no. Alright, as we look at Miles on effectors. Miles is alongside, going into... There you go, he's up the inside. Oh, it's in the P2. Now he is going to be hunting DxT Thomas. Now we're going to see whether Thomas has the bottle. Lando North and Marxius side by side for Parabolica. There's a little bit of contact between the two cars. No one has received any damage, but Lando North has kept the position. Now Lando North is going to be... Oh, Lando North is missing a hell of a lot of front wing. Don't know what happened there, but that is not looking good. Did he make contact with all of them? I don't know whether that's visually a glitch, but Lando North seems to be rapid with half a front wing. One yellow flags. Rico. What's happened to Rico? Rico looks like he may have spun out the first chicane. Lando North. Oh, Tranks sideways. Severe collision. Oh, there's a virtual safety car, and Mercedes has been spun. Now Thomas is going to really need to try and capitalise off this virtual safety car restart. We had one all green lap without anyone crashing. So Rod Diaz drive through penalty under ESC. Lando North has pitted. Now the hards will make it to the end if he chooses to go on them. Ranger on one at the back of Hobo. Oh, he loses the rim. Jonesy is missing an end plate. How is that going to affect Jonesy's hard stint? No way is Thomas pulling on Miles. He's probably going to pit for a set of mediums towards the end. Rob and Gingy are very close. Rob's late on the brakes. It's the move done. Good move by Rob up in the P10. Now he's on the back of Hobo. Hobo short 3 second time penalty. And I can see why, because now he's to push Rob outside DRS. Fetters and Jacob Diddley with penalties. Archer's retired outside of Astani. Only a BSC. Only if that was a full safety car that would help Lando North, Trank and Rico catch up to the pack. Hobo and Jonesy into the pits. Lando North's got a penalty for under the safety under VSC. think Jones is living to regret that early pit stop. Cobb's made his way up in P9. Cobb's doing well. We're on lap 8. Thomas is keeping Miles at that 2-second interval time. Now, is Miles going to aim to undercut? Oh, we got set the free crash. Oh, Rico spun just outside the pit lane. He's missing his entire front. Well, he's missing an end plate. I imagine we'll see him go into the pits. There we go, Thomas. Oh, Miles has chipped 4 attempts off of Thomas's lead. Here we go, let's hop on board with Lando North versus Hobo. You're going to see Lando North coming up onto the back of Jamesy and Sim in a minute. Rob's overtaking Rob Diaz in the pits because Rob Diaz is currently serving a drive-through penalty from speeding under the VSC. Rob is doing very well at the moment, coming directly from last to be P8 at the moment. In fact, this is right up the tail of McLaren, of Jacob Diddley. This battle is going to be intense. In fact, this has gone for the dive at the inside. Oh, he's gone very deep. Oh, 3 wide. Keck's come on a lot worse from that. He's kept it together. Lando North setting the fastest lap of the race. This is going to be an interesting battle as Rennie Knight slowly creeps up behind the pair, all 3 of them. The thing is, Rennie's on those medium tyres, so he's not really pitting, so he's not really looking for an undercut here. Miles with the 3-second time penalty. If Thomas keeps it clean, he looks like he could be home and dry, but Miles is just outside DRS. Oh no, that's Rennie Knight's wing. And Keck has been put into the wall by Effectus apparently, because there's a 5-second penalty for Effectus. Oh, what a shame, that was a good battle. Crubs up the P5, here we go. Oh, we've got a yellow flag for HKM in sector 2. Let's keep an eye on Crob as he looks to make the move on Dan Rush into the first corner. Keeping it very clean at the moment. Rob is doing absolute fucking bits. Rank picks up a 3-second time penalty. Positives up to P6. Only 3 seconds up the road. This is going to be an interesting move from Rob on Dan. I would probably wait for that second DRS section. Rob, man. Oh, this is an interesting battle between Crob and Dan. Crob has... Oh, Miles is... I'm not keeping track. I'm too busy trying to reply to people in Discord. Miles must have made a massive mistake there. But Jacob did overtake him. And Thomas is running away 8 seconds in the lead. Miles is pitting to get off those soft tyres. Miles 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. Crob up at the P3. Crob is having a sensational race. It's going to be close to see whether Crob can somehow pull something out of the bag and take the victory away from DxT Thomas. This is a race to be watching. Positive's making his way up the field after pitting very early onto his hards. And Nor's back at the 12, which isn't too bad, I suppose. But we've got a hell of a train going on following Sim. No, following Jonesy for that matter. Jonesy looks like he's struggling on those medium tyres. He's got a train of 3-4 cars behind him. Thomas has picked up the penalty. Thomas is feeling the pressure of being in the lead. He's not used to this sort of pressure to be holding on to a 9-second lead. Crob's picked up a 3-second time penalty. I just ballsed up Crob as well. Lando Nor's got a 3-second time penalty. It's all going off. Oh, Thomas is coming to the pits. I reckon he'll be pitting for the hard compound tyre to make sure they make it to the end. Or is he going for the medium? I can see the yellow wall tyres of the medium compound tyre. Diddley's in. Crob has inherited the race lead as we speak. Positives are up in the P2. He's out in a hell of a race. Spiffo. Lando Norris retired out of a Scari. Is that going to cause a safety car? If that causes a safety car, then Lando Norris has been nice. No, Crob's been nice. But Lando Norris has not caused a safety car. What a shame. He was looking very racy. That's a full safety car. Here we go. This is going to be the interesting factor now. Is Crob going to pit for those medium tyres? I reckon he will. Positive, pit for the mediums. Get on the fucking mediums. If you have to pit again, get on the mediums. Especially if they're fresh. Just pit. Please. You lose hardly any positions. Pit under the safety car. Lando Norris has left the session. Such a shame for him to be losing. Rico's racking up penalties. He's having speeding. He's having drive-throughs. He's having speeding under the safety car. Nor in yellow flags. Tranks speeded into the pit lane. I don't. He had 3 or 4 speeding penalties. I don't really understand what's going on with Rico's car. Here we go. As we see Crob. Yep, I've guessed it. He's into the pit lane. Rico has been disqualified for multiple penalties. I don't know what's going on there. He's had about 3-4 drive-throughs. Positive. Speeding in the pit lane. Not what you needed, my friend. It wasn't the Delta, mate. It was, you sped in the pit lane. What? Has Crob been held in the pits? I don't know. I really don't know what's happened there. Positive's made it out in front of Crob though. What? Rico has left the session. That's a shame for Rico. He's normally a very consistent driver. Positive's in P4 on fresh tyres. Everyone is on fresh tyres except for Jonesy. Jonesy should have pitted. You probably lost. Actually, no, saying that the interval times are buggered because it says effective is 20 seconds behind Spiffo when he's blatantly right behind him. Miles has benefited from this. Positive. You got to remember, mate, you've only got a bridge a 2-second gap to the car behind. As long as you stay clean from corner cutting penalties, you should be alright. So I imagine a few people have, because Miles has got 8 seconds worth of penalties. Thomas has 3 seconds. Diddy's got 3. Thomas has got 3. Miles, I think, has got about. Miles 3 seconds. Miles 5 seconds speeding in the pit lane. Like, I wish, like, with this fucking penalty thing, it's like. Oh, here we go. Oh, that's cool. So we currently have the penalties on screen. 3 seconds for Thomas, 8 seconds for Miles, 3 seconds for Diddley, 5 seconds for Positive, 3 seconds for Crob. Jonesy is penalty free as we speak. So is DxT Spiffo. As we wait for HKM and trying to catch up to the back of the field. Jonesy's the only one I'm worried about it because he's on 5 lap old mediums and not pitted. Whereas Thomas has no barrier to Miles now. Miles has come out in P2. And I feel like that was Thomas's best chance at the win. Well, if he lands onto the back of Miles, he should be alright. Hobo's still going, yet he thought he was going to crash. Oh yeah, the safety car will probably be in this lap. No one stupidly gained any penalties. Safety car is in this lap, so let's hop back on board as we wait for the restart. Now, Thomas is probably going to wait for Parabolica again to see where he's going to eject himself to restart this race. Oh, it's going to be an interesting restart. Okay, how was he ignoring yellow flags? Okay, that's a weird penalty. I think that should be removed, personally. Thomas is pulled. Oh, Kobe's now at the back. Miles just touched the gravel. I don't know where Mars is going to look to get this removed, but as we speak, he's about 8 seconds, to 10 seconds worth of penalties in front of basically the cars behind him. Here we go, Jonesy, 3-second multiple warnings. That's not going to help his race. Pack stays very close and very clean with each other. We've got 11 laps left of this race. Only like 3 seconds. Only 4 drivers left on track that haven't had any penalties. And keeping an eye on the bottle behind. Positive has looked up the inside. Jacob Diddley defending hard. It was a bit of a late move by Positive there. As they're side by side going with a long right-hander. He's backed out. Krob's now looking to capitalise on this. Is Krob going to make the move into the second chicane? No. Oh, no, he's looking for it. He's made the move. Is he going to make it stick? Yeah, very clean, as Positive now has Jonesy on the back of him. How is this going to play out? Two friends are now fighting each other. Hobo, 3-second time penalty. No one. Oh, Krob's crashed! Oh no, Krob has crashed. Diddley's back up into the podium positions as it's just gone from bad to worse for the Haas team. Top four now spread out from each other. No one's in DRS range as Mr. Rod Diaz is on the back of Trank. Is he going to look for the move before Parabolica? DRS has been enabled. Miles with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix. Oh no, as Positives now on the back of that McLaren. Ooh, this battle for third's getting a bit tasty. You've got both Red Bulls, you've got both McLaren, you've got the Williams and the Renault. Oh, my phone has fallen over. This is going to be a tasty battle for P3. As Spiffo currently stands with no penalties. That is going to knock him up the order if it was to remain as it stands. Jonesy's falling outside DRS range. He needs to break within that second, because he's going to be a sane duck to Effectors. Effectors may have just dropped out as well. Here we go. This Positive looks to close the gap for Ascari. He needs a good Ascari here to get right to the back of that McLaren if he wants any idea of making that move down the main straight. Ooh, that looks like a bit of an extension from Jacob Diddley, but he has not lost any time from it. Kept 3-second penalty. The two cars behind, everyone's starting to spread out. Ooh, Jonesy's just broke late enough for, I think, Miles is now within DRS range of Thomas. Here we go, the battle is on for the lead. Even though Miles has 13 seconds off penalties, but 5 of the seconds of those penalties I do believe are wrongly given to him. As Jones is looking to close up behind, affect this 9 seconds worth of penalties. That is majorly going to affect him, considering that might drop him outside of the points. Oh, set the one crash. Oh, Trank is facing the wrong way. Oh, such a shame for the Mercedes driver. After just getting his new racing seat, he's not having the best of times. Miles, 3-second time penalty. Miles is a bit banged into the wall, taking out the DRS board. Here we go. Miles has no damage. He has gotten away with that. But this now allows the McLaren of Jacob Diddley to be right on the back of him. But is Positive going to be able to close up that gap? He's only 5 tenths away from him. This whole Positive 3-second time penalty, that is going to affect him massively. Here we go, this battle for P2. Thomas is running away with this Italian GP in the AlphaTauri. He is Pierre Gasly. Miles in the pits. I think that could be Miles done. Yep, no surprises there. As looking at it, the top 3 of the championship aren't. Top 4 of the championship don't look like they might score any points. Saying that as Krob moves up into P10. Right on the back of Jacob Diddley now. If I was Positive, I'd wait for that main straight, keep this tight to him and see if you can get him down the main straight, as he has to brake harder because he's right at the tail of that McLaren. Jonesy going very wide out of the Ascari. That could probably have been a warning for an extension. Really like another 3 seconds. But is Jonesy going to look to overtake his friend? He's right on the back of positive. Biffo looking to make the move on Effectus. At the moon, Spiffo looks like he might be within a shout of podium, by just purely being penalty free. If you can get past Effectus, he's holding him up. He's in range of both Jacob Diddley, and Jonesy. Yellow flag, I have no idea what the fuck's just gone on. Oh, Spiffo onto the grass. Don't know whether that was questionable defending. Oh, Hobo's struggling on those tyres. Hobo's in the wall. Those tyres are going to be absolutely cooked. Has he got wing damage? Yeah, he's missing the entire front wing. As we're back on board with this battle for P2. Now, is Positive looking to send it around the outside? Nope, Jacob Diddley holds on again for another lap. Spiffo looking to make the move on Effectus. Yet again, being held up by the man on hard tyres. Got two Ferraris battling over 11th place. Must be frustrating for Positive to be stuck behind the McLaren, knowing that he's been so close to overtaking. Hobo has retired in the pit lane as Positive goes around the outside into a Sky. How late is he going to be on the brakes? Positive's made the move stick. Jacob Diddley gets a corner cutting warning definitely from that. Positive has made the move out of the Sky. Hobo has sadly retired from the race. He may join me for the last 5 laps of this race in the commentary booth. I do not know. Now, is Positive going to be able to defend against Jacob Diddley? Jacob Diddley has 35% ERS, but now Jonesy's on the back of him. Is Jonesy going to be able to make the move on him? I think Jacob might get him back here. Jacob Diddley at the inside of Positive. He's made the move stick. As Jonesy now looks to put his nose up the inside of his mate. Oh well, Hobo, you tried your best. It was like me in Singapore. I tried no traction control around Singapore and ended up crashing halfway through the race. This is an interesting battle. Only 2 cars left. I'll let you. Cheers, Hobo. Thanks for that. I just read. Oh, Positive's gone wide. That is going to be helping Jonesy right up his tail now. I can imagine Jonesy making the move into the Scary here. Look, Jonesy's just loitering. Jonesy's not interested just yet of making any move onto top Positive because he knows he's going to get more penalties. Thomas is just running away with this. How sad that Thomas is the man leading this race. This is, if Thomas wins, this is going to ruin my night. Got 6% ERS. Thomas, what are you doing at the front? Exactly, who are you battling? Both Positive. Oh, Positive has a late lunge. how many warnings these cars have got. But whoever made... Oh, Positive's lost the rear slightly. I don't know whether that was under contact. Jonesy has now moved up to P3. No, that's so Positive just lost the rear on the replay. Because Jonesy needs to get within DRS range of the car in front. As he uses DRS to do so. He might have just got it. He hasn't got it. He obviously did not get into that area. Big Diddley doing well to harvest his ERS whilst defending against the two cars behind. Positive currently up 13 positions into P4. At the moment, Positive is going to be staying in. Oh, Spiffo. What's happened to Spiffo? Spiffo's crashed. No, Spiffo crawls up in the P8. Make that P7 as Jonesy picks up another 3-second time penalty. Jacob Diddley, 3-second time penalty. This is all going to come down to the wire on the last 2 laps of this Italian GP. Thomas currently 9 seconds out in front, 3 seconds less than the 2 cars behind. Thomas is on course to win this Grand Prix. I intrigued to see where Spiffo finishes. So you could as Positive makes the move on Jonesy. Jonesy doesn't need to battle this because Jonesy currently is sat in provisional P3 with this result as we speak. Only real other battle on track at the moment is Crob defending against Spiffo and Reading Knight. But as we speak, Spiffo probably will jump half the grid. Tell you what, Spiffo might still get a podium, you know. He loses the rear out of Scary. I think the battle for P3 is all done and dusted now. As Reading Knight is the only other close car to anyone else. Spiffo. I'll hop on board with Spiffo. Actually, no, I'm going to give Thomas, our race leader, currently some screen time, as he is driving a near flawless race at the moment with only 3 seconds off of penalties and a 9.5 second lead. Is he going to be able to survive this last lap? Now he's on stream because he's been very quiet so far this race. Ooh. As he deploys his ERS in overtake. You're not going to set the fastest lap of the Grand Prix, Thomas, so you might as well just take it easy. Do not push too hard. Comes for a Sky for the last time. That is the last corner, I think. Oh, Jonesy, what's happened to Jonesy? He's lost it. Jonesy drops down the field. X 3 seconds for multiple warnings. Thomas comes round Parabolica to take the win at the Italian GP. Pierre Gasly himself. as we wait to see the rest cross the line. Jacob Diddley in P2 currently as we speak, weaving. He's in P2, positive P3, only 3 seconds to affect us. P4, Sim has jumped, Krob up into P4, Spiffo in P3, 2 temps, 3 temps off of getting a podium. The McLaren team have been the best winners from this race. The real question is, do I really want to interview Thomas? Oh, last lap puncture! No way! No way! Jonesy, no! Right. I'm going to read the last bit of the grid out because... Actually, wait a second. Thomas is our race winner for this evening. Jacob Diddley in P2. Good result for him. Back-to-back podiums. Positive P3. Benefiting from the Red Bull puncture on the last lap, as I've been told. Spiffo keeping a clean race up into P4. Krob starting from the last position on the grid, coming into P5. Outstanding race by him. As we have Sim, Dan, Fectus, Rennie Knight and Rod Diaz running out the top 10. Jonesy sadly dropping down to P12 with that puncture. Right, I am being joined by currently P3 on the grid and our race winner. Starting, if you boys can just include your audios.
Yep.
Right, positive. Not the qualifying to be happy with. P17 bottled it basically every lap that you had.
Well, that's to be expected, isn't it? You've come to expect that now.
Yeah.
I don't know why you're giving
race.
me any screen time still.
To be fair, it's just fun, isn't it?
Yeah, it's funny.
From P17 to P3, a good race. Unfortunate for you, Jonesy, getting that puncture. But how did you feel that race went for you?
Yeah.
With that amazing battle between you, Diddley, and Jonesy.
Yeah, me and Diddley had a good race in the last race as well. It looks like he's going to become one of my rivals. But no, it was just pretty good. Kept it as clean as we could. And yeah, kept it solid. We were going to have it was going to be nip and tuck between me and Jonesy for the podium. And Spiffo by the looks of it. Yeah, 2 temps off. So, but he last lap puncture for him, so unlucky.
No, yeah, as the way it goes, you get another podium in Friday League again.
Yeah, it's crazy. I'm definitely overachieving. There's way better people than me. Like,
yeah, but it's all about consistency. And
yeah,
keeping it on track.
Yeah, I just I love seeing Krob go off in front of me. It's quality. He is quick, but yeah. Anyway, I'll leave it there.
Right. Let's move on to the biggest surprise of the day. And I think he knows who he is. DxT Thomas, of all people, our race winner tonight, aka Pierre Gasly in disguise. Thomas, how did that feel for you today?
Pure luck.
I know that, but
Miles, unfortunately, he would have pushed me all the way if not had overtaken me. But obviously, unfortunately for him, penalties was the reason he ended up retiring. Because it didn't really go his way, but he was pushing me so much because towards the end, he actually managed to gain so much time on me to the point where he was actually in DRS.
To be fair though, at the start of the race though, you were managing that 2-second gap to him very well. So I do tip my hat off to you. Like, you could have got pole position. I know we had that grid penalty, but you still could have purely got it on merit. But you bottled that last lap.
Yeah, because
like,
I was about a tenth and a half up in the first sector, and then out of the exit of Lesmo 2, I just put the towel down a bit too quickly.
But yeah, no, unbelievable race, mate. You won that by about 12 seconds. But yeah, definitely an interesting one. Jacob Diddley, sadly can't have an interview tonight, but he got P2. But I think today, as I'm on my own, I think I'm going to have to give driver of the day. There's three contenders for it. You had Thomas, who basically led the race from start to finish after the first lap, after getting overtaken at the first corner. You had Krob starting from dead last, coming up to P5. But I'm going to have to give it to the Williams driver, starting in P17, not being able to set a lap in qualifying, being one of the only cars to survive qualifying, and finishing P3. I'm going to have to give it a positive.
You're only doing that because I'm special.
You are special. You're special to me.
Hey, I'm more special here.
You are.
This will never happen again. You'll never see me here again.
No, you're quick. You're quick. You're quick.
Yeah, well, compare that to Spa. Spa.
Yeah. Or where you spun under the formation lap.
Hey, I had the glitch where it gives you minus 200 degree tires.
Right. But before I end the stream, we all know what's coming up next. Singapore.
Oh yeah.
What are your guys' thoughts on it?
I'm a bottle.
I believe it's going to be absolute carnage, because after watching qualifying today, it's going to be carnage.
Yeah, over the past few races I've actually done at Singapore, I've done really well in terms of pace. Then I just bottle it 2 laps to the end, so it's just an hour of my life wasted.
Yeah, it's a very long race. It's about 51 minutes.
It's just long and demanding. It's like Spa in terms of length, but Monaco in terms of concentration.
Yes. Right. And on that final note,